We're going to talk about social media. We're going to talk about social awkwardness, how not to be that guy, and kind of the rules of social media because apparently some people don't understand. Now, social implies that there's some type of discussion, there's this free flow of information, asking questions and feedback, and so on and so forth, the basic communication model. Now, the media part, comments, written word, or video, or audio, or pictures, or a combination of all those things. But the problem is, there's always that guy, the few bad apples that will interject themselves into a discussion or a thread on social media that they don't like, that they don't participate in, but other people are participating and asking questions and this free flow of information and sharing of experiences, but they feel the need, i.e., as if some call from God, to interject and say,
Well, I don't see the need or the reason for posting a gym selfie. It doesn't bring anything to the table, the conversation. It doesn't inform about blah, blah, blah.
And you know what? You're absolutely right. A picture or even a video doesn't bring any of that to the table if it doesn't talk about those things. But here's the deal. When somebody posts a gym selfie, maybe that's just the hook that gets people to start asking questions, to start a discussion, to having a conversation, and that's what I've found to be true. I get more engagement when I post a photo, positive engagement, like people asking questions. Hey man, you look good. You know, your shoulders are coming in. What exercises do you do? How long have you been lifting? What's your workout routine? What is your nutrition plan? And we get in, these questions get to be answered. And usually every single photo that I post, and I know, a number of other people who post photos and videos get similar questions, that there is this engagement of the community of like-minded individuals. So we talk about nutrition, we talk about exercises, time under tension and periodization and all of the, deloading, TRT protocols if you're low T like I am, or, peptides or this or that, whatever it is, about health and fitness and those things all seem to go together. But yet somebody will say, I don't like selfie pictures. Oh, this website is suddenly, we're doing selfies now, and that's now we're doing this. It's social media. And here's the thing, if you don't like it, you don't have to respond. You can scroll on past. I don't know. I'm 56 years old and I've figured it out that if I'm on a page or a group and I see something that I don't like or isn't my cup of tea, I just scroll right on past. It's like water off a duck's back. No big deal. But when I interject into something that I don't personally like, that other people can like, and that's okay, it makes me look weird. It makes me look socially awkward. It makes me look like a bully. It makes me look like, the jerk. And for the new people that come on board, when they see that guy, those few bad apples, participate in a thread like that, those new people and people in general are more likely than not to ask questions or get in discussions or have conversations because you're being a jerk. That's what it comes down to. So Facebook has even gone so far. I don't know if the bad apples know this or not, but if you don't like a topic or you don't like a person because they post gym selfies or videos, or maybe they post stuff that maybe they're keto and you hate keto diet, or you hate the carnivore diet or whatever it is, and you don't believe in intermittent fasting, and so it really just gets up your nose. You can block that person, so you never see those posts from that person ever again. And that could save you a lot of angst and a lot of anger. It could keep your joy and your peace and your calm. But the few bad apples won't do that. They still need to engage. They feel this need to engage and it's weird because I think we've forgotten how to deal with people, and we've that's compounded by being on social media. But think of it this way. If you're in a group of people and you're sitting there and then you're like, okay, yeah, and the topic is something that turns to something that you're not interested in. Maybe it's something you don't agree with altogether. That's absolutely fine. But because you're within that community, you normal people would sit back and go, okay, pay attention. Maybe I'll learn something, but if I still don't like it, that's absolutely fine. I'm not going to let them talk, and eventually we'll get on to a topic of something different that, I might want to engage in. That's normal in a normal society, a normal group. But let's say you're in that group of people and you don't like something, and then you interject like, everybody's drinking coffee and you don't like coffee. And you,
damn it, coffee is just, I don't understand it. It's just, coffee, it doesn't bring anything to the table. You should be drinking tea or, some other drink.
And you go off, and then people are like, dude, what's wrong? You're being a jerk. If you don't like something because of a personal preference, that's fine, but don't come against the people that do enjoy it or do like it because there's nothing in the rules or that it's not legal or whatever it is. It's acceptable to, the group of people that you're in. But if you don't like it, you just look weird when you confront people that are asking questions and having discussions and conversations that stem from the posting of a video, a picture, a comment, or whatever. In other words, what I'm trying to say is don't be that guy. That it takes away from the community. Have you ever been in a group dynamic where you have that socially awkward person, that guy who does that in real life? Yeah, the group dynamic falls apart. People are like, okay, all righty, we're gonna go over here. No, you stay there. You stay way over there because you're weird. You're that guy. You end up being really lonely. You end up being outside of the community. You end up not being able to share as much or receive as much. And it's funny because the people like this, if you're that guy, the few bad apples, most of the time they don't share a lot of information. But they do share that they don't like whatever topic that they don't like, and they feel the need to interject. That's just weird. So don't be that guy, okay? If somebody's talking about something and you don't like it, you can stroll on past. You can totally ignore the post. You don't have to respond. Matter of fact, they even have this feature on Facebook where you can block the person. Let's say somebody like me, you don't like me posting pictures. Maybe you don't like another person because they're keto and you're carnivore diet, or maybe you're low carb diet and they're the opposite. Whatever it is, that you can block that person so you never see those offending things that take away your joy, peace, and calm. But those people, those few bad apples, will not do that. You need to ask why. And you need to come within the community that we have. You need to ask the question, what builds up the community more? The few bad apples or the people that use media, that use pictures and use audio, or the combination of all three, to start discussions, to have engaging topics and sharing of information, which is actually what community is about. Which one are you going to be? You're going to be the jerk, you're going to be the bad apple, or you're going to be somebody that participates in the community. Now, am I saying, do you have to like everything that is being said? No, but if there's a topic that you don't agree with or you don't like, whatever it is, you don't have to respond. You don't need to respond. Be a bigger person. Be a better person. Be a mature and civil person and realize, hey, that's not my cup of tea. I don't need to tell this person that I don't like keto, or I don't like this, or I don't like pictures, or whatever. And you can totally feel that it doesn't bring anything to the table. And that's absolutely fine. But you can't ignore the fact that other people learn in different ways and they are engaged by different forms of media. So not everybody is the same. And remember that. All righty. So that's it. Have a good one. Peace.